warmer weather that we're experiencing, thank goodness, here comes the pollen and the allergy season right behind it. So we went to the great company of Hunter, who has been making air purifiers. Believe it or not, they've been in business since 1886. And we asked them for the most advanced air purifiers that they have made. And we have them for you today in a 2-pack. If you're an allergy or asthma sufferer, it's not a cure or a treatment for asthma or allergy, but I'm telling you, already here in Florida, if you look at I have a black car, my car is green right now because we've had warm weather now for a few weeks, and boy, pollen is everywhere. We have Art Massey that's joining us from Hunter. This is our HEPAtech air purifier for this visit only at $199.95. It's with free shipping, and it's on 4 credit card payments of $49.99. My philosophy is be ready, be prepared, and really, really have the most ammunition and the most sophisticated system that's out there from Hunter. This one is easy to use, and that's what you told me you love about it.
And that's exactly right. You know, we've brought a lot of technologies here, and Hunter always introduces its best technology on the home shopping network, obviously at great prices and shipped to your house and all those kind of things. Well, we have come up with a new technology called EcoSilver. EcoSilver actually inhibits the growth of microorganisms on the pre-filter of this appliance. It also helps to absorb volatile organic chemicals, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. It's going to catch the lint, the dust, and the pet hair, and the big particles. But the most important thing this thing does is it kills it actually inhibits the growth of those microorganisms on the pre-filter that are trapped there. Now
this
you say,
huge.
Okay, what's a microorganism? Well, let me tell you what it is. It's those nasty little bugs in the air that you can't see, that when you breathe them are extremely harmful to your body and cause all kinds of internal problems. And those are the things that this EcoSilver technology actually inhibits the growth of on the pre-filter. So in the effluent airstream that's coming out of that air cleaner, those guys are not in it. Neither's the pollen, the mold spores, the pet dander, the dust mite feces, the secondhand smoke or household dust, or any of the other things that are trapped in this air cleaner. Very unique technology. Now let me say one more thing real quick, and then we're going to do some demos for you. We bring air cleaners here with various room sizes, okay? And for a large room and a medium room air cleaner, in the other types of technology, you're probably going to pay this type of a retail price point. This is, or HSN price point. This is 2 large room units for the same price you'd normally pay for the large and the medium. Think about that. These guys will actually clean a 16 by 18 foot room 3 times in an hour. That's 74 times a day they're cleaning the air in that room, exchanging the air in that room and getting all that stuff out of the air that's harmful to your respiratory system, causes you respiratory distress, and more importantly, if that stuff is in the air that's not good for you, these microorganisms, you want to get that out of the air, and that's what we do. Let's stay over here just a second. You know, and another thing we try to do is this air cleaner not only does a great job with that, it's also a super performer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire up, I'm going to pump smoke into both sides of my chamber here, the Hunter side. What we have on the side that Marlo's on is 2 competitive units, and I'm giving them a head start because they're already running. Now watch the Hunter unit go to work.
My goodness, you can see
Can you see the difference in the technology?
Absolutely.
This guy has no filters and no fans, and he ain't doing much. But look, the Hunter unit is finished.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that speaks volumes.
Absolutely.
Washing and cleaning the air in your homes. Let me encourage you to shop. I'm going to go back over, guys. The cream color, or the ivory color, or pearl, as we're calling in our system, is the most limited. It's the fastest seller. So you get 2 of them. We talked about that. For the level of advanced technology that's built into this model, that's the type of price that you would pay for one. If I were buying an air purifier system, I would buy this particular system today because it covers everything.
It does.
And I want to start from the basics because I think so many of us don't realize that our homes, because they're newer, because they're so airtight and more efficient, we have more air pollutants in the inside of our homes.
Oh, and you're trapped in
than
there with
the
that
outside
stuff.
of home. And that's the other thing. Look, it's been a really
Brutal.
it's been a tough
Brutal
winter.
Yeah.
So the first thing we want to do when the spring arrives and the warmer weather comes, we want to open up the windows.
Exactly
We want
right.
to open up the doors. We want to let some fresh air in.
But let me tell you what's going to go on out there. Because I was reading this article in the paper the other day. You know, we think about there's more ultraviolet light coming down because they talk about the ozone layer and all that kind of stuff going away and all those. But it is a fact that we have more ultraviolet light coming. We've had a wet winter almost everywhere. You combine that with ultraviolet light coming out of the sky, and guess what's going to happen? Your yard's going to grow faster, and the weeds are going to grow faster. The pollen generators are going to grow faster. I expect this year to be one of the ugliest years for allergy, for hay fever, ragweed, any type of pollen allergy.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't cure them, but what I can do is when I go inside my house, I want the air to be clean. I expect to suffer a little bit outside.
Yes.
I can take a pill for that, but when I go inside my house, I want to be breathing clean air. And this guy, it gets 99.9% of all the particles down to 0.3 micron. You're going to say, okay, how big is 0.3 micron? It also captures microorganisms down to 0.3 micron. Remember I told you those little bitty guys you can't see? Think about this as being the diameter of a human hair. One of the hairs on Margot's head is this big around. Now I want you to think about a particle this size.
Yeah.
3/1000ths the diameter of a human hair. And it doesn't matter if you're a particle, and we've got an actual animation that shows some of those that's going to come up on the screen. It doesn't matter if you're a particle or if you're dust or dust mite doo-doo. I mean, dust mites, they crawl on things. You don't breathe those, but you breathe the feces.
Oh, goodness.
I mean, it's bad news, and this stuff is not good for your respiratory
Absolutely.
system.
Here's one more point that I hope will really, really get you to buy this. These models are designed for large rooms. There are a lot of models that we carry.
That's the cool
They all
part.
have a wonderful place in your homes. But for the family rooms, for the larger rooms, this is the model, these models, you get a 2-pack, that will absolutely, hands down, handle and clean those larger rooms.
I want to show you
So
something.
it really gives you everything that you want. If you'd like to own it brand new, we are offering it on sale. This is the first show. Guys, you should see. I've got a 2-page report here from our buyer about all the features on this particular air purifier. Our company is excited about this model because we've never, ever offered anything at this magnitude.
Well, it's the latest and greatest technology for inhibiting the growth of microorganisms, and that's all the stuff that's not good for you. And if we can get a real close-up on this, I want you to look and get a close-up on that filter. Do you see all those little silver sparkles in there? Those are actually threads of our EcoSilver product that have been woven into this pre-filter. And when microorganisms come in contact with this stuff, they can't grow. And then the air cleaner's pulling air through it, it dehydrates them. They're deactivated, and therefore they can't multiply and grow, and they can't go out in the air in your room. Now, I brought, what you're going to see right here on the screen kind of tells you what we're talking about. And, you know, these are the things that you want to get out of the air, particularly if you have respiratory distress. I'm going to tell you what, I've developed a dust mite allergy. And I don't know why, after all these years, all of a sudden I have one. But I'll tell you right now, I'm running an air cleaner in my bedroom on wide open all the time.
All the time.
Because I hate getting up in the morning with that scratchy throat and the watery eyes and my nose all snuffed up. And like I said earlier, we can't cure an allergy, but what we can do is
nor can we treat it.
That's exactly right.
But people that do suffer from allergy and asthma really have witnessed such great benefits from using something like this.
Look at this, too.
$49.99 for this model. Brand new. Pearl is selling a lot faster than the setup to black. Fewer than 100 remaining in the Pearl at this, and this is brand new.
Time to get them.
But here's the thing. You already know, with the warmer weather comes the pollen. I mean, it just happens. Outside of the pollen season that we all experience in the spring, don't you want a clean, fresh-smelling home? We all do. If you're a pet owner, You have to have something like pet owners, my goodness.
I'm a cat owner, I'll tell you. And I
have a dog at home.
Run next to the litter box, too.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you're a pet owner, they're essential to have.
Can we get a close-up on these, too? I actually ran. We haven't had these very long, but I got a sample unit, and I put it in the dining room in my house, and I ran it for 30 days. Do you see the difference in the pre-filters?
Boy.
Just 30 days. That's how powerful this air cleaner is. Now, this is the HEPAtech filter. Look at this. After 30 days, no smokers. This is just dirt, the microorganisms, the dust, all of the stuff that really aggravates your respiratory system for you allergy and asthma sufferers.
And I should also mention the reason why you want HEPA filters, because you hear that a lot. You hear that we just offered a HEPA filter with the Roomba vacuum. You've seen it with it. HEPA standard is the premium highest standard in the market.
It stands for high efficiency particulate arrestor.
Right. So it is the highest standard in the market. That's why you want it. A lot of people turn their nose up, and there are other models that are out there, but really.
Come on over here and I'll show you what that means to you.
When you really want to target those airborne particulates in your home, the dust, the mold spores, that sort of thing, you've got to go the HEPA way. You might as well invest in a system like this that's going to give you the best performance for your money. Make the decision to own it. Fewer than 100 now remaining in the pearl. And then, of course, we have the set of 2 black as well.
This is artificial smoke, and you can see it blowing out there. This is what they use to test the fire sensors in commercial buildings and stuff. What you want, and what the difference is with HEPA, is that I'm going to blow this smoke directly into this machine, and I want you to watch it go in, but I want you to watch the discharge side, because everything goes in and nothing comes out. That's what HEPA is all about. And that's why, if you suffer from allergies and asthma, you want to get 99.9% of that stuff out of the air so you're not breathing it.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, if the air in your home is stale, I mean, obviously it's been so cold.
Well, this pre-filter also has activated carbon in it, so it's going to help with odor reduction. It also helps to get volatile organic compounds like cleaning chemicals and hairspray and stuff like that out of the air. Let's go back over here. I want to show, but you know what? Where the rubber meets the road to me is watching an air cleaner work.
Yeah.
We use smoke in this air cleaner because smoke is what the testing agencies, and by the way, these are all independently tested and certified. We don't make up stuff and bring it to Home Shopping Network to try to fool you. Believe me, they put us through our paces to make sure every claim we make is accurate and well documented. So we use secondhand smoke because that's what the agency uses to test the room efficacy of an air cleaner. Why? Because it's the smallest and it's the most difficult particle to get out of the air. Now I want you to watch. I'm just going to put smoke on the Hunter side, and I want you to watch how fast this air cleaner is. This guy, I mean, this is the difference between a large room and a smaller medium room air cleaner. Watch him go to work. Remember, we're getting all the mold spores, pet dander, dust mite feces, pollen, secondhand smoke, household dust, all of the allergens that trigger your allergy symptoms, mold spores. We're also trapping and deactivating all of those microorganisms and inhibiting their growth on the filter, because you don't want them floating around in the air. When you get one, you know it.
Yeah. Huh? I wanted to point out just how nice and clean this is.
Oh, it's absolutely clean.
I mean, this really does kind of give you that perfect visual of how this air purifier is going to wash the air in your home, you know. And you're right, when you're looking at all the dust, or if you have the blinds drawn in your home and you're standing there and you see, especially if you hit a pillow, we talk about that, and all those particulates that you're seeing in the air.
This is $100. Yeah. These two guys are $100 a piece.
They're always in the air.
We got 2 of them. $100 a piece, and we got 2 of them. Look, the 100 units done again. You cannot buy, and people say, well, okay, it's a big air cleaner, it's got a fan and all that kind of stuff. How much noise does it make? Well, I want to tell you, I run my air cleaners 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on the medium speed.
Here's a quick update for everyone.
All 4.
I apologize. Let me get in there for a minute, Art.
Okay.
I apologize there, but only 40 remain in the pearl. So this will be the final chance to get the pearl, and then the remaining quantity will be in the black. But if you prefer the pearl, then you'll need to make the decision right away. Otherwise, we're going to sell out of the pearl in this airing.
I'm going to tell you what, too. There's less than what? Less than 1,200 of these things to go around,
Pearl
too.
was limited to begin with.
Yeah.
So the pearl is the most limited. The pearl is really beautiful. It just depends on what you prefer. Some of you like the lighter color of this ivory, this pearl. Some of you prefer the black. We bought more quantity in the black.
Because black's always been the biggest seller for some reason.
Yeah, actually, for some reason, I do like the pearl in this instance. So it's just a personal preference.
Sure.
I just wanted to update you because if you did want the pearl, we're going to be announcing it sold out in a matter of moments. These units are a little bit larger than a traditional units, but they do manage and handle larger rooms. So that's the good news. You can't have a small air purifier for a larger room.
Yeah.
And most of us, if we're going to get an air purifier, you want it to be able to wash that room and wash it efficiently. And a lot of the homes now have master bedrooms or oversized family rooms.
Or rooms with tall ceilings.
Tall ceilings.
We actually went a step further with it. I want to show you what we did. We took this air cleaner and put it in a room, and we developed a very sophisticated meter to test how much particulate was in the air and that kind of thing, and then to determine what the reduction was after a period of time. So if you look at that meter on the left, what you see up there at the very top number is a 0.3 micron particle. Now remember, that's the smallest allergen particle, and it's the same size as all those microorganisms we're talking about that are not good for you. When we measured, there was 58,237 of those things in the air when we measured. Then we turned the air cleaner on. We ran it for an hour. Now look, 530 particles left. That is HEPAtech air cleaning performance, and you're getting the best of all the technologies with this product. I mean, you absolutely can't beat the performance, or this new EcoSilver pre-filter thing is great to me. There's no UVC lamps, there's no potential to get harmed, nothing. This is cool stuff.
Yeah.
And if you want an air cleaner, if you ever thought about getting an air cleaner, now's the time.
Yeah, please give us a call as you place your orders, and we are busy on our phone lines. We would definitely love to hear from you. I should point out the pearl is completely sold out, so thank you so much for your phone calls there. But that pearl has completely sold out. I also want to mention to you, like with cell phones and televisions and other technologies, air purifiers also are continually evolving. So they're more advanced than they used to be. If you have an air purifier at home, maybe it's 3, 4 years old, give that model away and step into what's current. This is the newest, latest model. It is brand new today, brand new. I spoke with our buyers before the show, and in all the years that Hunter has been bringing air purifiers, this is the most advanced model that Hunter has brought to us. And Hunter has been around since 1886, 120 years.
And let me tell you,
the brand name has a reputation built on reliability.
Oh, and quiet for life. I mean, that's who Hunter is. We've made ceiling fans for all these years. Over 40 million homes have them in there. But you know what? We talk about advancements in technology, but we have made this unit simpler. The technology's better, but it's a simpler unit. And what that means is we can start bringing you large room product at large and medium room prices.
Absolutely.
So you're getting, so if you've had that master bedroom and maybe you said, well, you know, this medium unit just is not big enough for my bedroom, or maybe you haven't exactly seen the results because it's a smaller room air cleaner.
That's a good point.
This is the way to go.
That's a good point.
These guys are going to clean a 13 by 14 foot room, and they're going to do it 5 to 6 times in an hour. They're going to clean a 16 by 18 foot room, and they're going to do it 3 times in an hour.
I want to chime in there for a minute, Art, because I think you made such a strong and solid point. Listen, at HSN, we're like every other retailer. We have the smaller units. We have the medium-sized units. And those units are great units. I'm not knocking them. But when you want a powerhouse of a cleaner, you got to go big, because it's going to be the only way. You mentioned the higher ceilings. A lot of newer homes have the higher ceilings. They have the more generous sized rooms. You have to have a unit like this to compensate for the extra space. I'm encouraging you to call. We only have the black remaining. You've got the set of 2. Although this is brand new, this is the first show, first airing, we still took $50 off the price, which is a significant savings for being brand new. And we're going to ship this to you with free shipping, and it's on FlexPay. And the timing couldn't be more perfect. Thank the good Lord, it has finally warmed up across the country.
You know what else is
But unfortunately, the pollen arrives as soon as the weather warms up. Let's go to Massachusetts, where Christine is standing by. Christine, welcome to HSN. I'm Marlo, and this is Art Massey.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good,
Hi, Christine.
thank you.
How are you?
So has it warmed up in Massachusetts at all? I know you guys have been hit really, really hard.
Oh, good God, there's still snow out here. It hasn't melted away yet.
Oh, my gosh. My heart goes out to you, Christine. But you know that warmer weather is on its way.
Right. Now, my question is, once I live in a mobile home.
Mm-hmm.
I already have 2 of your products. I have a larger one and a smaller one.
Uh-huh.
But now, when I open my windows, that will help clean this place up even better?
No, actually, when you open the windows, you're letting the stuff in that's making your house. I mean, think about it. If there's dust outside, it's coming in the windows. If there's pollen outside, it's coming through the screen, because screen's not designed to get out the size particles we're talking about.
No, with cars
here.
moving and traffic moving, it's moving everything.
I keep my house closed up, and I run my air cleaners year-round. I don't open windows anymore. Used to, but you know what? The Environmental Protection Agency says that the air inside your home is 2 to 3 times more hazardous than outside air. But one of the ways to avoid that is to get a HEPA air cleaner. EPA says that, not me, not HSN. Environmental Protection Agency.
Yeah, and so the answer to your question, Christine, is no. That it's not going to make it work even better when you open up the windows. The idea here is if your homes are airtight and the windows are closed, then it has the ability to be able to wash that circulating air in your home. Remember, you've got that HEPA filter that's built into this that really gets it done.
This is no filter, no fan. This is not doing anything. Eventually, it'll clean it out, but look at the Hunter unit. Already done. 16 by 18 foot room 3 times in an hour. And Christine, to me, I suggest that you keep your windows closed and run those air cleaners on medium or high. A lot of people say, well, I don't like the little bit of noise that they make, and that's why we try to make them quieter and quieter. But once you get used to that noise, but medium is the speed. I run mine 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on the medium speed, and they do a great job.
Right, Christine, I hope we answered your question. And if it doesn't work great for you, you always have that 30-day money-back guarantee. So we've shown you here through the smoke chambers ours versus theirs. And notice that we've gone 2 to 1. So we've doubled up their models.
Notice that these guys still haven't cleaned the chamber out.
And there are 2 of them.
Yeah.
And R1, you can see, has done an incredible job. We're going to go back over, and I want to take a moment to just make you aware. We only have a few seconds, so we're going to be wrapping up the presentation. This still remains available, and if you'd like to have it, I would get my order in. It's under $50, and it's by the great people of Hunter. We've got about 30 seconds.
EcoSilver technology inhibits the growth of microorganisms that are trapped in the air cleaner. That's all the little tiny note bugs that make your body ill that you can't see. We're going to get them. We're going to inhibit the growth, and they're not going to bug you. Not going to bug you anymore.
Art is back on Saturday, and so he'll be with us throughout the weekend. For those of you who are able to get that pearl, congratulations to you. And if you ordered the black, congratulations to you as well. Great news is that the warmer weather is out there, but be ready here in Florida.